teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff to the left. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. The DB is right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but it's a solid gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down and they'll be quick throw, the catch is made. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Longhorns come to the line to start a first set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big throw to the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
From the shotgun, here's an inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that in the early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
From the shotgun, inside. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming out for the offense. And ball is handed over. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Longhorns are in the red zone.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. End zone ahead. He loves so out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They look to throw it here on second down. To score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way on a spot on the bench.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas. As they clean the lead here in this playoff game. Even on the playoff game, there are no signs of the rest for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Trying to flex the ground game there. That takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here again to maintain that run game, helping us for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the first half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver taking over the 4 It's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. That's good timing. That receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be a final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a man. Takes the tight end. It's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. It's not the ball at the 44.
shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass is caught.
This is a great effort. When he gets his foot down, it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The game is not enough for the first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it goes incomplete. Turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call you're going for on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Game makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught out of the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. We'll start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They mix it up with a run. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Kirby finds his tight end for the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. chunk of yards on that play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. Pass is incomplete.
And I'm so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. The pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. He just gets rid of it. That's great coverage and fourth down, and the defense will take over.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Now they call it a sample with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Complete to the running back. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's a direct snap. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Press coverage now from the secondary. He keeps on the design run. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They have the extra point and lead down 21-0. Scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. Now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's second and 10. And they make it a third and manageable. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Let's go to incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch hold in here over the middle. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The shotgun will hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get three before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kick is a scoop kick, taken by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update here. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone for the first down. They stop it at the 11. Good field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Receiver makes the catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on a screen. And will pick up the first down. Stop at the 27.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Vols line up on first and 10 now. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Right on purpose. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the outside. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Completion. He's tackled just short of that first down mark. Good job by the defense.
Now, fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Same tailback, another carry. Minimal gain down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. But he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Made his first attempt. This one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful hit.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the loose. They found him, and that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Vols will crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw. Hit the first. Here comes the tempo.
Saints right into the wall. They got it for a loss. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The throw. That's made up the outline. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Okay, break. 2:21 away. 2:20.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dump off, caught by the running back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, 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 kill.
They're trying to run it with the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th down.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? He missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand when in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down before he reaches the 28.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here.
Ready?
It's in the run game here. Taylor has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional. That's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's incomplete, the missed opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver makes the grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. And the Vols are looking to keep this drive going.
Set ready. 6 remain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Over the back behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Volunteers hustle to the line and want to hurry up.
Canopy.
going to chuck it again. Intercepted, picked up. Down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring here. It's desperation's high. They tried their middle, but it's stopped the game. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. All about balance. All about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back.
Looking deep down the left side. Drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll run the option. He'll push it. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You have the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long.
22 in the water.
Offense will keep it on the ground. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in lead and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs here. Breaks loose in the 40. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That one falls incomplete. Defense in play. Brings up second down.
This offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. This one is caught. It's out of bounds in a short gain on the play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the move now. He's out of room and runs out of time. They've trapped him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here we go, a crucial play. 4th and long from the 44. Let's see what the play call is. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late deep throw. Downfield being incomplete. Fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in a fourth quarter, under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes the knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. And here's the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
They keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting
job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking deep for late game heroics. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Hit just as he throws the ball. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. That's a solid game before the defense able to bring it down. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Now it's third and short at 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. You know, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business. Trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Wideout's now clustered. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, their character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Looking right, this one caught. And he is stopped short of 2-point try fails. Can't let this lead forward. Push in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge